Welcome all on the discussion of the digital system design. So here onwards we will share videos for learning the particular subject, and this particular subject is available in almost all universities: Shivaji University, Pune University, uh, Mumbai University. So we are having this particular subject that is available in all universities. So it's very important subject. Now we need to understand why we need to learn the digital system design. So first of all we will learn the introduction of the subject. So we know that electronic products has some electronics devices and communication devices, and all these devices contain some kind of ICs. So that is very important to understand that all the devices contain one integral part. So that is called as a IC. So IC and another integral part, that is microprocessor and microcontroller ICs. Now how we can correlate all these points? That computer has a motherboard IC. Okay, computer has a motherboard IC. We know there are so many types of computer: generation 1, generation 2, generation 3, generation 4. So it starts from and up till now there are so many ICs which are available. So many companies that are producing the IC. So we know that Atmel, Intel, that are producing the ICs of the motherboard, like the mother P4 computers are there, dual core computers are there, quad core computers are there, supercomputers are there. So there are so many computers, and computer is how much the computer is powerful, that depends upon the type of the IC that is used in the computer. And we know that mobile phone, remote, that is some kind of a domestic application. We are using remote communication devices. There are so many communication devices which are available and used nowadays, and processing devices, standalone machinery like ATM machines. So there are so many types of electronic products, and in all the electronic products, one main processing unit that is used is called as a integrated ICs. Okay, integrated circuits. So integrated circuits contain one processing unit that is called as a microprocessor. So if you are using computer, then we will use microprocessor because it is a multifunctional device. And if you are using a standalone application, for example, we are using washing machine, then we have to use microcontrollers. Okay, so this is a very important topic, and we have to learn continuously. So first subject is the digital system design, in which all basics are covered. Okay, all basics are covered that are used that are used to understand the topic of microprocessors and microcontroller. So we will learn all basics parts that are used in a microprocessor in the digital system design. So the main scope of the subject is to understand how the digital devices are working. So in the digital devices, there are so many types of the devices are used. There are some memory units, there are some registers, there are some flip-flops, there are processing units, and these are the basic parts of the integrated IC, and all these parts we will learn in the DSD. Okay, so first of all we need to understand that DSD is a subject that provides basic understanding for all kind of a digital system. or whatever be the things we are using in a digital systems. Okay, so a digital system can use the numbering system, automated processing, that is using with the help of microprocessors. Okay, so we need to learn all these things. So if we learn digital system design, then we are able to understand how the electronic devices are working and how the main part of the all machines, that is integrated ICs. Okay, integrated circuit, and that we need to understand how it is working. So we will learn digital system design.